It's time for another look at one of these all-in-one clones from China. So here we go, taking a look at the HD video games PK-01, built in 2000 plus games, 2000 plus, MD, GBA, FC, SFC and FBA. Hack! Oh yeah! So as you can guess, this is another one of those machines that does it all. So let's get rid of the box and take a look and see what we get inside. Well, of course we get the famous manual, or should I be saying manui? Yep, it's one of those. But don't forget, this is the anniversary edition apparently. The TV red and white games is HD. Okay. And as you can see, there's not much to the instruction manual. That's about it. Shite. Okay, we do get two controllers. One here and one here. And these things are absolutely terrible. So the D-pad is actually just a button. There's no center pivot on it, so it's really difficult to use. These buttons feel okay and they feel okay. On the top we got a couple of buttons, not too bad. And I do like the way it's translucent, but yeah, it's pretty solid. But I don't like this. This is just a sticker, so I reckon we could actually peel this off with just our fingers. Yep, here we go. Yeah, how about that? So, yeah, that's not much good either. And we do get an HDMI cable, because this is high definition. And the console itself. Now, I do have to admit, I like the look of the console. It has a very nice translucent black shell. Very, very sleek that is. And we've got the ports for the HDMI out there and the DC in. On the bottom, absolutely nothing. And on the front, we've got a reset, a power button, and the two joypad sockets. And that's about it. So it's a very nice shell, but how does it perform? Let's connect it up to the TV and find out. So here we go with the machine connected directly to the capture card, so you can get a good quality view of what this thing looks like. So first of all, we'll take a look at the video player on it, and it comes with the sample video, which is kind of Marvel inspired but features games. Notice how the audio is choppy. Get used to that because that happens through the entire device. Yeah, there's something wrong with this device, that's for sure. Okay, as well as playing videos, you can also play music. It comes with two sample tracks. One being a Chinese pop song and the other one being, well, this. Sound effects. But at least we can tell it's in stereo. Yeah. But you don't care about music and videos. You want to take a look at the pictures, don't you? So let's see what sample pictures we've got. Comes with two sample pictures and yeah, not exactly the greatest pictures, are they? You can do a couple of trick things with them, such as zoom them in and out. You can do 90-degree rotations, but yeah, nothing spectacular, that's for sure. And the action is kind of sluggish. You can also choose the interval on how often the pictures change on the slideshow and see the details of the photo. As you can see, this photo is not very high in resolution. Taking a look at the settings, we can do various things, such as changing the background wallpaper. They're not bad. I mean, I've seen worse, and they do kind of suit this device, I guess. We can also get a look at some of the advanced features, such as information on the machine. Apparently this machine has a total space of 7,300 and odd megabytes, so basically 8 gigabytes. And we can also change the screen adjustments, but this is kind of pointless because it does nothing to the games. It only affects the menu system, so yeah, kind of useless. Alright, so we've taken a look at all the useless stuff. But what you want to do is see the games. So we've got Capcom CPS-1, Final Burn Alpha, Famicom, Mega Drive, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, MAME, PlayStation 1 and Super Famicom, plus the hacks. Oh yes. But we'll start off with taking a look at some CPS-1 games. And I'll tell you what, we'll take a look at Strider, since we normally take a look at UN Squadron. So hopefully by now you've noticed that it is not running at the correct speed. It's very juddery. And the sound emulation is terrible. But adding to that terrible sound emulation, you've got the awful pausing in the audio as well. And it does this when it's connected to my TV, not only when it's connected to the capture card. So yeah, it's not exactly what I'd call quality. So all the Capcom CPS stuff basically acts the same as that. Pretty bad. But what about Neo Geo? Well, Neo Geo stuff is under the Final Burn Alpha and the MAME sections, and it doesn't matter which emulator you're using, whenever you try and play Neo Geo games, you get no audio whatsoever. If you listen carefully, maybe you can hear some interference, but that's about it. Here, take a listen. So yeah, it doesn't matter what Neo Geo game you play, they are all like this. All of them have no audio. So let's move on to Famicom. Surely Famicom must work, right? Well, it seems to be running at the right speed, but again the audio is completely buggered, and it seems to be out of sync as well. So yeah, playing Famicom is not going to be much fun. Let's move on to Sega Mega Drive. Now not only do we have bad audio emulation, but we also got the skipping. Now it seems that the skipping may be connected to the frame rate. As you can see, this game is not running smoothly at all. And it seems that the audio is skipping with the frames. And that is a big issue, because nothing on this device runs at the correct speed. Here we go with some Game Boy Advance, and again, same problems. And even though this picture is HDMI, it's incredibly soft. But I will give this machine one good point. It is running the games in the correct aspect ratio, as you can see here with Game Boy, original Game Boy, running Tiny Toons. And before that, the Game Boy Advance game wasn't true 16:9. It was kind of running, and it was a 3:2 for Game Boy Advance. So yeah, it seems to be running the games at the correct aspect ratio, at least. Okay, let's go with the big boy. This is PlayStation. Now this uses CD audio, so surely the audio must work properly on this. Okay, let's get into the game and find out. Oh my god, it's Thunder Force 5 Flipbook Edition. Just look at that. And the audio is skipping as well as juddering about. Well actually, I suppose that's good emulation, isn't it? Because that's like a real PlayStation. CD audio skipping. Yeah, that's just terrible, isn't it? Okay, let's take a look at Super Famicom. And as you can expect, it has the same issues as Super Famicom always has on these devices. the audio is slow and the game speeds up and slows down. Not very good. Okay, so before we saw the hacks section, so let's go into the hacks section and take a look and see what that's all about. One funny thing though is all the hacks seem to be Super Famicom games, and they do work on a normal Super EverDrive or Super NT as well. I've actually put them onto my machine and they're pretty good. But the hacks do vary. But one thing which is funny, that all the folders have these weird names. So as you can see, that's Doris Twin, but the folder says Space Fight. What was that? Super Crazy Fighter was that? But it's actually Proteus. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, all the games have various hacks which kind of differ from game to game, obviously. So let's take a look and see what the hack is on Proteus. Okay, straight away I can see you get the option, sorry, you get the shield and you get, okay, what seems to be unlimited power-up icons. But because I've got this on automatic, it's just selecting them automatically. So yeah, that's an interesting hack. Okay, let's take a look at one more hack. This is Pretty Fighter. Now this is a pretty awful one-on-one beat 'em up, but I wonder how they've hacked this. Do we have unlimited energy? Let's see. Nope, I've just lost some energy. Okay, I've got it. Okay, the hack for this one is basically you just push a direction and a button and they do the special moves. So forward and punch, and we get the fireball, and forward and kick, we can get some elbow smash, and I think down and punch has got, yep, down and punch is the dragon punch. Alright, so that makes pulling off the moves way easier, but not that you'd want to play this game. Well, I wouldn't call that a quality product by any means, but nice case, mind you. Let's take a look and see what's inside. Alright, so as you can see, there's the actual case. Do like the case. And yeah, there's our hardware. So we've got the joypad ports there, the on and off button on a separate board. And we've got basically 3 chips here. Let's take a zoom in and get a better look at those. Alright, so here we go, taking a close look at the chips, and the main chip here has got absolutely nothing written on it. It's been wiped. The board says CH7996 main version 3, 2020 September 12th. You gotta be shitting me. They made something that bad that recently? Terrible. We got a couple of other chips here. This one is HIX, I think that is. I'll put the description of that chip if I can find it over here. And this one over here is, yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Looks like that's going to be the memory. But again, we'll put the description over there. If I can find it, that is. So yeah, that is this machine. And I've got to say, very, very disappointing. Let's see if there's anything on the bottom. I think what you're best doing with this is buying it for the case, because cases can be a little bit expensive, and this case is pretty good and the machine is pretty cheap, or it should be pretty cheap. Hang on a minute. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Let's see. Absolutely nothing on the bottom. So yeah, I think the best thing we can do with that is no. Wow, that's pretty stiff. It isn't going to snap. But at least we bent it. Nope, that isn't going. I'm pretty terrified of it shattering in my face, to be honest. There we go. Yeah. Much better. Get more. Oh, look at that. We can see underneath the die now. Interesting. Alright. So there we have it. A complete sack of crap. But the case is good. So I would recommend buying it just for the case. Okay, until next time, guys. Keep on gaming and enjoy your games. And please, don't play on something like this. Until next time, take it easy. See ya. Oh, go on, those things stuck to my hand. Bye.